Okay, this is very heavy. Oh my God. I feel like this is a murder weapon, guys. Don't get any ideas. Sorry, was that too loud? I want to stay here with Benchy. Sal, you okay? He just meowed and came in this room. He never does this. Bro, are you feeling good? You good, bro? No. Okay, he doesn't want. Today we are reviewing luxury nail products. Excited to see what you think of these polishes because I got Christian Dior polishes last year for my birthday and they were incredibly underwhelming. Yeah, you guys probably no surprise on what my thoughts are gonna be, but you know, we gotta try them. I've bought Gucci, I bought Christian Louboutin. I've made a few videos about them over the years. There's more luxury designer nail polishes out there that are subjectively expensive, but I think it's objectively expensive because most nail polishes are not around that range. And I do think that people can choose to spend the money that they have on things that they find brings them joy. But I also hope that finding that joy doesn't come at the expense of, like, you know, paying the bills you need to live. Do I have a single luxury accessory? I've purchased Michael Kors. Does that count? But I did spend $500 on like a couple nail polishes. This is for content. These are business expenses, so it's different. Holo Taco is designer. I'm the designer. Yeah, this is me. I have no idea about fashion. Maybe, okay, I'll just stick to nail polish. All I know is that there's high-end fashion designer brands with big labels and recognizable names that have decided to come out with nail polish. Now, they didn't start their ventures in nail polish. They aren't known for their nail polish. And then they just decided to make nail polish because, you know, their brand name already has such high value. So let's just make another product that we can that is easy to sell to people with our brand name. Let me just show you what I have. Jimmy Choo Seduction Collection. Oh, what does that mean? Nail color. So Jimmy Choo sells shoes, mainly. That's what they're known for, right? They have a lot of these. Some platforms, kind of like Christian Louboutin was known for like a red heel, right? But then they have like their own, I guess they have handbags and shit too. Oh, these must be really affordable, right? Oh, $1,400. Okay, really expensive sandals. Getting carried away, guys, stop it. Nail polish. Okay, so here's their nail polishes. There's only 3 on this website, but yeah, their bottle is very different. Their bottle is probably like, you know, their justification for the cost. And then we have Hermès. It's just like plain cardboard. Very fancy. Ils sont français, je crois. This is more of a long-standing brand. I think they've been around for like fucking forever. And they make Apple Watch shit. This is why I never heard of them. The wrist watches, the bracelet part of the watch, Hermès makes them and you can buy them on the Apple website. That's why I think the average person has heard about Hermès because they've learned about it through like Apple. A lot of these places don't ship to Canada. Like, what the fuck? I had to get a lot of this shipped to like an American address and then forwarded. And I don't understand. Like, if you make your product or whatever in the US, it's expensive to figure out how to ship it to Canada or worldwide. But like, come on, man, you couldn't do that with these juicy profit margins. I don't believe you. First up, we've got Hermès. Hermès, c'est seulement en français les mains. Hermès, vernis à ongles, couleur, email. What? Email? Email your colors. I have to say the packaging is like pretty bleh. Okay, this is a little fancier. And then this looks like it has like a texture spray on it or something. Look, it matches my nails. Look, it's like a little box. Okay, that's cute. Ooh, I didn't buy the boring colors. Go me. We've got 84 Métal Gris Éteint and 90 Métal Violet Manganese. Métal might be the formula, maybe. 15 milliliters. So 15 milliliters, $50 US. The prices that I wrote in my description box are US, just so it's not confusing. One thing that I will give to designer brands and the people who purchase them, like, you're not buying it because the polish itself is worth $50. You're buying it because you want a Hermès bottle on your desk. So when the ladies come over, it's like,
oh my God, you're Hermès nail polish. Oh my God, fucking fabulous. I love that line from last year, yes.
These handles are very short. It's not halfway, it's probably like 80%. I find it really trickier and it makes it harder if you're someone who shakes when you paint to have like a harder, smaller thing to hold on to. It's fine if it's a mini bottle of nail polish because like that's the point. But for regular size nail polish, I find it's like really not ergonomic. First, we're gonna do gris éteint. Oh my God, is this great? Like the shade great? Like, Julian! Hermès is coming for you. Oh my God, I actually want to compare though. The brushes are also short and kind of stubby, which I hate. Not the bristle, but the stem of the bristle is what's short. I don't have much like room, and I find it's really weird to paint like this when you have a normal size hand. Maybe it works better if you're like 2 years old. I like this color. This is kind of pretty. To me, they look like the same formula, just in different shades. They have micro metallic-y pigments in it, or like a dark pearlescent. There's no way you're gonna get like full coverage in one coat without compromising on application, chunkiness, or whatever. So this is pretty standard. Let's do a second coat. And then this one, I kind of like this brownish copper shade. It's like a reddish copper. It reminds me of like a color I used to dye my hair. That's 2 coats. It's a nice shade, like if I'm just talking about the color. Let's compare it to Great by Julian. Great is much cooler, a bit deeper, but they have a similar pigment in them. See, that's what I'm interested in. There's like a little bit of a black pearlescent pigment, just like tiny. Great will always be the best. No holo? I have never seen a designer nail polish have holo. Jimmy Choo might have a holographic chunky glitter, and I couldn't get it because it was sold out. I feel like that's in my memory. But in terms of things I've reviewed and what I have on my table and what was available for me to purchase, they just don't make holo. Elegant ladies don't wear holo, is that it? Is it tacky? We could never. A man would never love us if we wore holo on our nails. Is it worth $50 a bottle? I'm always gonna say no. My answer will always be no because I know too much. I know that there's no way that you could justify that the polish inside of this is anywhere near a retail value of $50, even with a reasonable profit margin. You're paying for the bottle, you're paying for the brand name. Would you buy? $50 would buy 3.6 mint mojitos. Thank you for that statistic, procrastination. For 3 Hermès nail polishes, I could spend $100 US at Holo Taco, get free shipping, cover Norwegian VAT, and still have $20 left for shenanigans. I love these calculations you guys are making. Hermès, would you buy it $50 each? 4% said yes. Okay, all right. So that's, I appreciate the honesty. There are people, probably a minority in this chat, in this section of the internet, but there are people who are like, you know what? I love that brand. I just like it for the decor. Maybe I'll use the polish, but like, I think they would also admit they're not buying it necessarily for the polish inside. This isn't really anything revolutionary. You'd buy mint mojito for $50 a bottle?
No, you wouldn't.
I'm gonna get the second one out, which was Jimmy Choo, right? Jimmy Choo. Séduction Collection. Are they French too? How is it possible that so many, like disproportionately designer brands market themselves as like French? What is that? Okay. I do not believe it. Jean-Elise Perry. I like how they put a nail there. Thank you. That's very helpful. Made in France. This box is kind of blah. This box looks like my grandmother's perfume came in it 20 years ago. Jimmy Choo isn't French. It's a London brand. Oh, so they're just playing this. They're playing us then. Oh. Okay, this is very heavy. Oh my God. I feel like this is a murder weapon, guys. Don't get any ideas. What do you call this? Like a gilded, kind of embossed, golden, kind of looks like a ring. Number 4, Radiant Coral, 15 mil. It looks a lot bigger than it is. Like, look how fucking big this is. It's like a Christmas ornament. But the glass balls are taking up a lot of space, obviously. All right, get your opinions out in the chat. This seems tacky compared to Hermès. I love the bottle. It looks like a paperweight. A good toe color from a shoe brand. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's how they can kind of cross market their products. We got a hot pink. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna give you some ASMR. Sorry, was that too loud? They're a little unsturdy though. I do feel like it's easy for a cat to knock them over. So there's that. Because they are so heavy, they're very like overly weighted on the side. So you have to live in a home with no children, no pets, no husbands, just you. Don't touch the nail polish. Woo, woo, woo. It looks like a cake pop. Hi guys. Kind of looks like a lollipop. Shaking these is like an instrument. It's like a maraca. One advantage of these stupid ass stems is like they're very easy to hold. Radiant Coral. The brush bristles seem very long, but the stem, like the plastic part, is short. I'd say this is slightly jelly-ish. A little bit of a jelly, maybe even like a corelli. It looks oranger on the swatch wheel on the first coat compared to in the bottle, so it probably means it's gonna build up a little bit, or all this glass is throwing us off, one or the other. The next one is Crazy Fuchsia. Wow, it's crazy. Ooh, that's pretty. That's like a hot Barbie jelly. I wouldn't really say it's jelly. It's in between. It's a corelli. It's a cream plus a jelly. So that's the first coat. I think we need a creme like this. Maybe some people call it red, but it's like very orange leaning. So it's like hot fire flames. Also not orange, like oh my gourd. And eventually a pink too. The whole reason why Holo Taco hasn't done colors like this is because they're like the most standard colors, respectfully. That's why we started off in shades that are less common, because I just know you can go to the drugstore and find exactly this from Sally Hansen. But Chris, I don't want to buy other nail polish. I don't want to go. I refuse to go to the drugstore. Okay, let's do a second coat. You know what's also interesting? I didn't see glossy top coats or quick dry top coats from any of these brands when I was shopping. They only sell the color. And that's because they're not specialists in nail polish or nail care or, you know, the whole system. They don't sell base coats, top coats. They only sell the color. And then you're just supposed to figure the rest out yourself. Hermès has a top coat? Okay. My mistake. One of them does sell top, but I guess it was not at the retailer that I was shopping at. Do you really need a base and top coat? Asking as a beginner nail painter. Yes, I strongly believe that if you're looking for quick dry so that you don't get dents in your polish, and if you're looking for extending your manicure, like having it last longer without chipping, then yes, nail prep and how you finish, polish the manicure with the top coat is very important because it will affect those factors. Base coat will help do a few things. Some of them can help prevent staining. Some of them help fill in uneven ridges. Some of them help anchor the polish to the nail plate, meaning it will last longer. By the way, I'm still wearing the same manicure that I've been wearing since launch week. It's been 9 days. It's starting to grow out. And then in terms of top coat, the number one question I get all the time is my nail polish won't dry. How come my polish won't dry? Why does it take 5 hours and my nails are still wet? Because you need a good quick dry top coat. So I call mine a glossy taco, and it helps prevent smudging. Like if you ever go to bed, painted your nails with just a color, no top coat, and then you get little indents from the sheets, a top coat will solve that. Let's go ahead and glossy taco these up. It's gonna bring these ones alive for sure, because they kind of have that metallic-y chromy finish. Wow, juicy. Never skip it. Never skip the glossy taco. This is a PSA. Always put a glossy taco on. Would you buy Jimmy Choo polish? $48. That's $2 more than Hermès. Do you think that'll change people's minds? Do those $2 make a difference? What do we think? What do we think? Choo can keep their polish, not worth it. I like the bottles. Bottle is pretty, but not worth it. Hermès is more interesting looking. If I'm buying Jimmy Choo, I'm buying shoes, not polish. Laughing my ass off. Would you buy Jimmy Choo polish for $48? 9% of you said yes, that's higher than Hermès. Maybe it is that $2 discount. No, I think it's probably the bottle, right? And now add a Holo Taco. What should we add on top of these? Got linear, scattered, flaky, all the unicorn skins. There's linear Holo Taco. Doesn't look like much in the bottle, but just wait. Oh no, let's put it over this. Actually, that'd be such a good combo. So this is a Hermès polish. Oh la la. Oh, c'est vraiment beau. Oh wow, that actually looks nice. It looks like burnt bridges. So that's linear Holo Taco, which is our finest, most dense holo pigment in the smallest size that you can put over any color and then it just looks hollow. Okay, everything taco if we can't decide, which is a mix of our 6 unicorn skins and the 3 OG holographic toppers. That's 9 different toppers in one bottle. So let's put it over this. Okay, that looks cool. It looks like a galaxy. It looks like moon rocks or something. All right, now I would pay $50 for these. Damn, okay. Let's do solar. People really like solar. It's kind of that orangey with a reddish flare. Don't we need this in a shimmer? I think we do one day. Let's do it over the red. I could see that looking really good. So this is Jimmy Choo, kind of an orangish red. Oh, that's fire. Actually, that looks like fire. If this is what scorched earth looks like, I'm ready. All right, what other topper is? Let's do reflective. You know when you pull up to a stop sign at night and it's just like, okay, fucking chill, you know? Or you see runners on the street? It's similar to that pigment. That's the easiest way to describe it. If I put the polish in the center of the ring light, it lights up the most. But then if I move my ring light away, it kind of just looks like, you know, silver sparkle. It's like the safety vests. Do we like reflectives? What about like reflectives mixed in a formula designed to get a specific effect? What about that? Do we like that? Different colors other than silver? Do we like? Did you guys see my toes the other day? I would show you my toes, but it would reveal too much. Here's reflective taco. I'm gonna move the light. Oh! If you like turn your iPhone flash on and look through the camera at something with a reflective pigment, it'll look more like this. I actually prefer reflective, not in the optimal lighting. It does have like a really nice kind of diamond sophisticated sparkle. If I had to say which one I'm like the least offended at for the price point, I think these formula-wise and color-wise is like kind of cool. Like I'm not mad at these. I actually really like this kind of color. It's kind of copper. If I was forced to purchase them again, I would, I guess, repurchase these. In second place, Jimmy Choo, because these bottles are heavy and just like look really cool. Structurally, I think an engineer should have reviewed this because I think the base weight is too heavy, so it's gonna tip over. But if we ignore that for a second, I think these are just cooler. Like they're just kind of fun. The colors are kind of like whatever. Every drugstore brand has this. I could be like, hey Sally, and I could find Sally's options. Probably 12 shades in between these two as well. You could dual purpose this as a weapon. You have someone in your house, smack them in the head, knock them out. It's that heavy. I think that about sums it up. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.